Sick. You ever listen to Uli? Of course. Uli John Roth, one of the best. One of the best. Yo, Marshall Shredman. That's the first I've heard that. It's an annoying F sharp minor 7 flat 5 type sound. What are your influences on the guitar? I have a lot of influences. Lots of influences, man. Classical music is the #1 source of inspiration, though, for me. Great to catch you again. Hey, great having you on the live stream. What major lesson or skill did your dad teach you? Hey, that's a good question. That's a good question. I would say, I was actually thinking about this yesterday. A lot of stuff with bending, vibrato. Taught me the importance of vibrato, that's for sure. Also, other things, just, you know, fundamentals, basic fundamentals, it was good to learn. But the best thing probably was, you know, the understanding of vibrato, probably. This guitar is so easy to play. That's tough. How do you stay so relaxed? That's a good question, man. How do I stay so relaxed? Just due to sheer confidence in what I'm playing, I guess. You don't become relaxed wondering where the shapes are. You don't become relaxed not being efficient in your technique. So just have solid technique. And once you know the fretboard very well, you're just capable of playing things on the spot, very relaxed. That's at least my experience. See, that position right there gives you a really stratty sound. Hey Straten, how are you? Can you talk a bit about the mechanics, the picking mechanics, angles, muscles used, pick trajectory, etc.? Thanks. Okay, so what I use for, my picking mechanics is mainly a downward angle when I'm, doing this sort of thing, like economy picking ascending. That's a downward angle, but when I descend, look at, watch where my pick tilts and rotates upwards. Much different than when I'm ascending, watch. But when I'm descending, watch. So that's 3 notes per string, and then when we're doing sweep picking, same thing applies. So say we have a 5-string arpeggio or a 6-string arpeggio, same thing applies. Downward, ascending, upward, descending. Then what else is there? I guess, I don't know. That's pretty much it for when you're ascending and descending. You're literally doing the same thing. I've tried to sweep forever. Are you super selective with your picks when it comes to sweep picking? Are you talking about guitar picks? I use only Dunlop Altex Sharp 1.0, and then for technique, I just use the techniques that I always use. And by the way, I always use economy picking or hybrid picking and sweeping and all that stuff. I'm not usually using a lot of alternate anymore, so it's mostly just economy picking, or sweeping with hybrid picking, like. Cool, yeah. This guitar is sounding great, though. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask. Let's just do some more playing. It's a cool way to sweep 2-string arpeggios. But sometimes I don't do that. Sometimes I just go. I don't need it to be that fast. You should do a lesson. You should do a economy picking lesson / tutorial pack of some sorts. I'd buy that in a heartbeat. Never seen anyone do it as good as you, honestly. Hey, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. Well, if you're interested in tutorials and stuff like that for like tablature and, you know, some of my signature licks, all you got to do is check out the link in the description. There's a tab pack that's available if you haven't, you know, already purchased it. And if anyone's interested in one-on-one lessons, I do have an email that you can check out. That's in the description of this video. So just email me at that description, or that email on the description of this video, or, you know, check out the lesson pack. It's only $20. It has tabs and lots of, you know, cool stuff that everyone likes. I mean, that's what they tell me, at least. How thick is that quilt top? I'm not too sure. It looks pretty thick to me. Very nice. It's not a quilt top, by the way. It's flame maple. But this is a beautiful. It looks really thick to me. This is just top tier. That's all you need to know. Top tier stuff. What's something you struggle with? Truthfully, what I struggle with, I don't know, maybe being creative for hours on end, maybe, I guess. Trying to come up with the most interesting stuff, I guess, at all times. I guess I struggle with not creativity, but continuous, ever so streams of creativity. I would like to be able to be as creative as possible for as long as possible. So that's what I would say. Because technique-wise, you can just work on that stuff. Like, it literally, like, what? Can't pick up a couple things up right away? Like you can't pick up a scale and go. See, that's, you know, that's on your own time. You can always tap into that and get better. But creativity is something that doesn't always come to you in the way you want it to. So I'd say just creativity. I think everyone, you know, probably would feel the same way, honestly. Another thing I noticed too when I started playing humbuckers, who would have ever thought these things are so easy to play? I mean, I always knew it, but it's like literally a cheat code using humbuckers. Like, how can you pick up a guitar with pickups that sound this good and it not be the smoothest thing on the entire planet? I'm used to single coils, but now when I'm doing humbuckers and playing with the humbuckers, it's just like, man, my playing improves by at least 20%, I would say. I love your playing, man. You have great control. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah. Speaking of great control, you get, I notice a better control of the notes when I play with humbuckers too. You get this sort of fullness. Can we expect the album to be an absolute shred fest? Oh, absolutely. Oh, we're putting all the shred on this. All the shred. This is going to be the best thing I've ever done. Shred-wise, composition-wise, it's going to be best thing ever that I've done, truthfully, yeah. Shred is all there, and it's a little bit more, I've been doing stuff that I'm trying to make it a little bit more orchestral as well. So the orchestral stuff is what's really taken up the vast majority of my time is doing this, but it'll be worth the wait, guys. But I'm gonna do some more playing. Who remembers this lick? This is a really cool lick. I don't know, I'll just pick it in whatever key. guitar just lends itself to be able to play very cleanly. Every arpeggio just comes out almost sounding like a computer. Literally, when I play a guitar like this, it feels like these arpeggios come out MIDI-like. It's crazy. The legato is great. Yeah, legato technique is, you know, actually a lot easier on this guitar too, especially if you don't do pull-offs like Alan Holdsworth. You can just really find that tone. Where'd you learn that? What specifically? I just play a lot. My friend, I pick up the guitar, play a lot, you know. You tend to learn a lot when you have done that for 16 years. But yeah, what, the sweeping stuff, it's just basic triads. This is actually very easy harmonically. And technically, pretty much it's pretty easy too. It's actually really cool how that chord progression kind of follows a pentatonic like chord progression. Like, look at There we go. This sounds really cool, actually. I used to do this thing where I would mess around with arpeggios like this, where I'd go ascending one way and then descending the next shape with a different key. How hard do you pick in reality? How hard do you pick in reality? Example, alternate picking unplugged. Well, I don't use a lot of alternate picking, but I'll just let the sound pick up for itself if you want to hear alternate picking. Like, can you hear that? Does that come out? Can you hear that? One of my favorite guitarists loved the arpeggios. Thank you, thank you. And then if I'm doing other stuff like economy picking, it's going to be a little softer, but you can still get it loud. Can you hear that? You guys actually can hear that unplugged? Hear that? That's crazy. That's what my pick attack sounds like, though. The guitar is beautiful. What brand? Thank you. This is a Kiesel Delos, so it's basically like a super strat type of guitar, but it's just absolutely beautiful. Very beautiful. I love your unplugged playing. Really? Does it really sound that good? Sounds amazing. Okay, okay. Thank you for the sweepy shred. Love it. Made my week. We'll do some more of that. You like that sweeping stuff? Let's do something then. Oh, looks like we got a super chat today. First super chat of the night. Cool. Thank you, Danny Bulow, for the $3 super chat. Appreciate you, man. We'll do some more playing for that. Shout out to you, man. Thank you. I love how you play. I'm still learning how to do some riffs, but still fun. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Let's try that again. Very chromatic. Oh, we got another super chat in the house. Thank you, man. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name correctly, but it sounds like C. Yuri Animation. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you have any experience for having no progress in your guitar playing and stuck for years in the same level? What would motivate you to... What would you do to... Okay, let me just read this again. Do you have any experience for having no progress in your guitar playing and stuck for years in the same level? What would you do to motivate yourself? I think he means to continue playing. Well, the utter disgust I would have if I wasn't improving would just bother me. Like, literally. I would have disgust if I wasn't improving with myself. If I'm not getting better on a daily basis, or at least a weekly basis, or at least improving in some way, shape, or form, I would just have so much disgust that I would go on a rampage of playing more if I wasn't able to improve. So, I mean, I already do play a lot, but, you know, not improving isn't really an option for me. I really don't like plateaus and all that stuff. If I notice there's an issue with something and it's not improving, it gets corrected quite quickly because of my actual disgust for, you know, mistakes and playing sloppy. So, hey, Straten, just joined. Are you improvising or playing things you rehearsed? I'm just playing whatever. I just pick up the guitar playing just for live stream answering questions. So yeah, it's all improvised essentially. I don't really, I mean, this obviously I'm trying to improvise as much as I possibly can. Obviously, you know how that goes. You know, you're going to repeat some lines here and there, but for the vast majority of stuff is quite, you know, just whatever. Pick up the guitar, play, not just memorize solos and stuff. You know, I don't do that. My friend, your t-shirt and haircut reminds me of a soccer player. Middle Eastern, probably. Oh, cool. I don't play soccer, but that's cool. Last question. Why the core motion in alternate picking has so many complications? Side-by-side motion does not seem to be the way it always feels not fluid. Well, alternate picking is a problem in itself just for the fact of having to do this. Look at what happens here. When you try to alternate pick 3 notes per string, and then you have to go through so many different scales with this weird awkwardness. Check this out. Not on the way ascending, but on the way descending. Look at the issues I start running into. I mean, I fix them quite quickly, but most people don't have the awareness for this, so you're going to end up in trouble with the, you know, picking. So check this out. It's literally this. You got to do this weird picking rotation where it requires you to do this thing where it's just not efficient to my liking, at least. I mean, I can do it, like, it's fine. But you can avoid that actually by doing outside picking, but when you're playing, you know, like this, that all ends up being the same, right? And when you do the position shift, it's totally different. So you're gonna have to, like, you know, you're gonna have to build two forms of muscle memory just to even be able to accomplish it. That's why when I do this, it's so much easier economy picking. Can you play arpeggios without digital delay? I mean, I have this tone on my computer right now, and I have to get up and, you know, pause. Well, I guess not pause the live stream, but I'd have to do that. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. How about unplugged? Would unplugged work? This doesn't have delay. Does that work? Does that work? How about next stream, I'll play through an amp like this right here, and I'll do no delay for the whole entire live stream. Join that one. You'll see no delay for the whole live stream due to the fact that I don't even use delay on this amp setup. Oh, dang, this is live. Whoa. That's right. That's right. I love the sound alternate picking gives, though. Like Paul Gilbert, so aggressive. The thing about Paul Gilbert doesn't strictly alternate pick anyway. Like, unless he's doing this. That's strictly alternate picking. When Paul Gilbert's really playing fast, it's more along the lines of... See, that's not... Well, some of that's strict alternate picking, but not a lot of it. Maybe licks like this. Whoa, new axe. That's right. That's right. Kiesel Delos. Beautiful top on this thing, man. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Do you ever play in lower tunings like drop B or maybe C sharp standard? I've never used drop B, but at one point I did for like a year use a guitar in C sharp standard. I quite liked it, honestly. It's very fun, you know. Very cool, very easy to play. Everything you play sounds a lot better too. But it doesn't. It's like you have to actually attempt to be more creative in E standard. So I use that as a challenge to myself, just to play in E standard, just to universally have it always sound the same. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't mind trying D standard. I really wouldn't. I think that'd be awesome. Ever played 100% flat neck Vigier? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever played a Vigier, to be honest. But a flat neck, I'm not sure what that is. What are some industrial picking exercises you use in your practice routine? Well, I don't really have a practice routine. I just sort of... I mean, I don't really have a practice routine. When I pick up a guitar, I just play things, and then once they don't sound clean, then I sort of address it. So if I have a problem with things sounding not clean or clean, like, then that's when they get worked on. But if they're sounding clean, I don't just sit there and practice the same things all the time for no reason. Because if it's already clean enough, then there's better things to practice than things that you're already good at. Flat neck equals infinite radius, more than Ibanez. Are you talking about like what gauge radius? Because I have a guitar, or is gauge even the right word? What fretboard radius, inches or whatever. This guitar is a 14-inch radius. I have a Kiesel with a 20-inch radius. I have two Kiesels with a 20-inch radius, which is very, very flat. Makes everything super easy to play, like arpeggios. Have you released your own music? I'd love to check it out. Working on it, my friend. Working on it. You'll be hearing a lot more about that soon. That's actually kind of a cool sweeping pattern, even though it's kind of basic with tapping. That kind of sounds cool. I like the other shape better. The first one's the best. This is peak shred vu. You deserve record with Buckethead. This is absolutely crazy. That'd be cool, man. Do a song together with Buckethead. I'd love that. This is the fastest way to play this pattern. Literally, this is super fast. Literally just doing this. It's actually really not that hard to do. Can you try legato tapping? Like, what do you mean, like? Or more like just like 3 notes per string, like. cool stuff. He just said yes, so I'm assuming to whatever playing is fine. Alright, let's try this. I posted a YouTube video of this as a lesson one time, but I'm playing it way faster right now for some reason. I don't know why, but let's try it slower. That's too slow. Really, it's actually harder to play slow in time. Pretty cool though. Have you watched any of Jason Richardson's live streams lately? I don't think I've ever watched a live stream of his. Does he do live streams? What'd you guys think of that video the other day that I posted? When I was doing those pentatonic shapes, the economy picking? Pretty cool. See if I can even get it as clean as I did in that video. How long have you been playing guitar? I've been playing since August of 2008, my friend. He does like 2-3 hour live streams and he charges $20 super chats to play songs by the donator, or songs picked by the donator. Oh, cool. No, I have not checked this stuff out. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Some chromatic tapping? Are you talking about like nubbing and stuff? I don't even want to try that right now. It don't sound like what I want to do. Yeah, it's... Is that what you're trying to say? Just an idea of something you could do. Your playing is on par with Jason, in my opinion. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Hey, thank you for the suggestion. Maybe I will try that. That's a good idea. Thank you. Thanks, Matt. That's a cool tapping idea, though. Actually, it's not very, very cool, but kind of cool if you play it clean. I don't want to hear a lot, put it that way, but it's kind of cool. I'd rather hear something more melodic. Wrong here. Oh, here we go. don't even know what I played right now. I was working on some melodic minor stuff. But yeah. I just played something cool and I missed what I just did. I heard it and I liked the sound of it. It sounds like some sort of major 9. See how much faster I did a video on this one too. See how much faster I can just play it here. Kind of sloppy. Better. You want to know something I learned a long time ago that I never knew, but subconsciously I never did it? Why do we bend strings on the G, B, and E this way? But then once you get to the D, A, E, you bend this way. When in reality, you can kind of get away with doing it the other way. Except on the E string, of course. But yeah, I never understood that. This is like a fundamental that I learned in the beginning of guitar, and I never ever questioned it one time. But yeah, over time I never questioned it, and I just did it that way always. But I guess it makes sense, really. When it rolls off the fretboard, it's like nails on chalkboard to me. Well, I don't like that sound either. I don't. I bend the opposite way a lot. Do you? Yeah, you could do that one that way. But B, I don't see how you could do that there. I guess in that case, the B and E, there's really no choice. But a couple of the strings, there is sort of a choice. Because it makes sense. It does make a lot of sense. I picked up a guitar in 2020 and I always just bend the opposite. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Bend in the opposite direction you were meaning. I think the reach is longer on the lower strings for me. But yeah. Way to actually sweep a pentatonic scale. So these are all the notes that are in the pentatonic scale, right? So we got G, A, D, D, G. But when you miss that E, right, or if you avoid that E note, you kind of get this not like a G major 9 type of sound. It's kind of cool. But I realized all those notes fit in the pentatonic scale. Even that note does. Yeah, if you play, that's technically pentatonic. Whoever thought a pentatonic notes from the pentatonic scale played in that order could sound that way? Just that one, though. I do both ways. A buddy of mine just noticed and said it was weird, but no big deal. Yeah, whatever works, whatever works. Man, these strings are just like too easy to bend on this guitar. I can't believe how easy this thing is still to play after this much time. I'm just like, everything is just so tempting to shred on this thing that It's a shred machine. It really is. Can you play Stairway to Heaven? That's a great song. One of the first songs I ever learned, man. Good song. I do know how to play it. Let me read some more comments. That sounded kind of Paul Gilbert-ish. Oh, that was an old comment. A lot of stuff I play has that sound. Some of it does, at least. More experienced players bend up on GBE, bend down on EAD. Yeah, that's exactly how I do it. You can do that pentatonic, or do that legato, hybrid legato. I wonder if I can do it that with this shape. It's actually a weird way to play string skipping and sweeping at the same time. Kind of cool. Check this out. So if you want to play, just say G major arpeggio, you know that everyone knows this. But you can do this. You're gifted. You sound so fluid. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, you could do that with this too. Although I don't see the point unless you are very bad at sweeping. This is about your only option, but truthfully, I don't ever use that shape unless it's for a specific sequencing reason, maybe. I'm not sure why I would do that, but either way, very cool stuff. And by the way, if anyone's interested in lessons with me or, you know, my lesson pack, all you got to do is check out the link in the description. There is a lesson pack that's only $20 that has tabs and lessons to some of my favorite licks. You'll probably like it. And also, I offer one-on-one guitar lessons. So if you're interested, contact me with the email I have provided. Links are all in the description, and the email just, you know, personally email me, and I'll get back to you. Let's do E7. Ooh, tough, man. Luckily, I got it though. That E7 sounds ridiculous in that position. Here you go. Woo! There we go. Since I was practicing guitar, my friend and neighbors almost didn't realize I existed. Oh, because you're playing super loud and they heard you? Yeah, this thing is so easy to shred on. See any more questions? You guys have any questions for me? Do you know Pantera? I think Pantera is great. Shout out Dimebag Darrell, man. Great guitarist, man. R.I.P. to him. Do you have anything to do with Jim Marshall? I do not. I do not, but my middle name is Marshall for the reason of the amp, though. I can tell you that. Because Marshall is my middle name. Bro, why my pinky feel like it's dead weight? Yours just be fluent. Years of practice, my friend. High levels of intensity with my practice. And, you know, making sure this pinky is properly doing what it needs to be doing. Yeah, bending is interesting. I think I just like to just pull the G string down sometimes from watching Adam Jones and King Buzzo. What is your string gauge? I use 8 through 38 so I can get those bends. Hey, and have you watched any Marshall Harrison videos? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Marshall Harrison's awesome, man. Very, very talented guitarist. Very good with the Swibu picking. Was your name formed around a Strat and a Marshall combo? Yep, Straten Marshall, that's my name. Okay, so do you also use a lighter gauge pick? I use a 1.0 pick, but I'm thinking about going down to 0.90, but these are the specific picks that I love. Dunlop All-Tech Sharp 1.0. Any tips for pinky dexterity? Yeah, just do this exercise right here. This literally is what helped me. What kind of guitar pickups? These are Kiesel Beryllium in the bridge and the neck. Have you ever had any hand issues like tendonitis or something? Not that I know of. As far as tendonitis, no. I've injured my hand before, but it was not guitar related. Like sports related, I've injured my hand before. What age did you start? I started when I was like 6, 7 years old, gave up. Tried again when I was like 13 years old, never gave up since. So it's about 16 years ago. Amp signal chain sounds great. So I'm just using a plugin from Polychrome DSP. Very good plugin, by the way. My favorite But yeah, that through a audio interface from Universal Audio, Palo, and yeah, that's what I use. Pretty simple, basic. Got a Fright right here next to me. These are really nice high-end amps. But I'm just using the plug-in because it's convenient, sounds good, delay's perfect already, and just overall just sounds great. Have no complaints. What advice can you offer? I'm 55 and I'm still trying to learn. I don't know where your level is at, truthfully. Are you learning from like a beginner level, or are you, intermediate advanced? But someone just said 55 practice. That's a good response. Practice. But I need to know what your skill level is to properly give you an assessment. Yes, beginning guitarist. That's tough, man. You're just gonna want to learn, chords. Just learn the songs that you like to listen to and play. That should be a good way to start. Learn songs that you enjoy listening to, ones that you know real well in your head, the lyrics to maybe. And that way, learning it on guitar will come a little easier just due to the fact that you already hear how the music sounds, and it'll just be you needing to learn it. So just pick up some tab books and, just see what you can do. Melodic minor modes. Who's your favorite guitarist? Randy Rhoads and Yngwie Malmsteen are my favorites. And Jimi Hendrix. How do your fingers stay so relaxed when playing? I've just been playing a long time, my friend. Fingers start to do what they, are supposed to after a certain time of playing. And, I've just trained them to do what I want them to do. Are you a professional guitarist? What is your musical history? Sounds great. Yep, I play guitar professionally. That's right. Thank you. And my history is I just, I've been playing a long time. I haven't played in any, bands in a while, but, I'm working on it. It'll change soon. You're going to be hearing my music soon. So that's what I'm working on, just my music, and you'll be hearing a lot about that soon. What kind of guitar is that, and the pickups? This is a Kiesel Delos, and this is a Kiesel Beryllium and a Kiesel Beryllium. Mine is Warren DeMartini. Yeah, he's great. Very great. He's got that really nice 80s guitar playing style for sure. I have a Carbon SB 5000 bass. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. Sounds good, but why is so much hum? Those are humbuckers. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't hear hum. That's just because of high gain. That's just high gain. That's a pretty cool lick though. In fact, if you look at my avatar, that is my carbon. Oh, nice. I can't actually see it very well. It's a very small picture. But yeah, carbons are cool, man. I think Kiesel's are even better. But yeah, those, I mean, it's a great company. I'm endorsed by Kiesel Guitars. I mean, they're fantastic. Two-handed tapping? Saw your vid with Michelangelo Badio. Tremendous. Oh, cool. You're watching the live stream when that happened? Very cool. Yeah, that was fun. Try to get that tap. Can you play no-handed though? Yeah, like, you mean like just left hand only? I'm just using that to mute, but that's all one-handed. Playing no hands is truly impressive. I mean, I try. That's one-handed, no hands. I mean, I could just tell the guitar to play, and maybe it would make some sounds. But no-handed, I mean, I guess I could play with my teeth, but that requires your hands, so I guess not. No-handed. MAB, Michelangelo Badio equals crazy alternate picking and mechanics. Yeah, he's really good at that. Getting that sort of. It's kind of like his go-to lick, isn't it? JK, dude, that's cool. Well, the closest thing I could get to no-handed was one-handed. Or even just scales. That's fun. That's a fun practice thing. Kind of Sean Lane type of stuff right there. You're insane, dude. Just my opinion, but I think you play an AI guitar. Nobody is that good. Well, unfortunately, my friend, this is not AI. This is me playing. AI. That'd be funny though, wouldn't it? Fantastic. Wait, did you actually think I was AI or were you joking? What's the hardest solo you can play? I really don't know. There's some things that are tough, and there's some things that aren't tough. So I really don't know. Like a janitor. How about this one? That's actually pretty fast. That dominant seventh shape is actually tough to get that speed with that fingering. Oh, nice, Jeff Loomis. Yeah, Jeff Loomis does a lot of dominant seventh stuff, don't he? Favorite Dream Theater solo? That's a good question. What's that one that's like in D minor? Best of Times? I like that one. Using that really nice circle of fifths harmony. Very cool. What's that other one, like something unconscious something? Or State of Conscious? It's like a 10-minute song. What's that one called? It's off of like a semi-recent album, and there's like he's like does some crazy solo like. State of Consciousness, yeah. Stream of Consciousness. I think it's Stream of Consciousness. Yeah, he does something like something. What gear are you using? Kiesel guitars, Polychrome DSP. That's a plugin. And if anyone is interested in lessons with me, all you gotta do is check out the link in the description, and there will be information on how to contact me one-on-one for a guitar lesson. So all you gotta do is check out the description of this video, or live stream I should say. And if you're interested in tabs and lessons, just check out the link that is in the description as well. Not sure how much longer I'll be on here for, so if you have any last minute questions, just let me know. So you're 29 years old. That's right. Wow, very impressive, Straten. Appreciate you. What guitar pick do you use? Dunlop Alltech Sharp 1.0. Your playing / tone kind of reminds me of Eric Johnson. Does it now? All right, everyone, I'm going to be heading out now. Thanks for joining the live. And I'll be back with some more videos soon, like a lot of new videos soon. So take care, everyone. Take care. Peace.